St. Louis at Montreal. This is the live hangout. Welcome in. And this. Hey, everybody. I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge and daily fix of screw-ups. Sorry, I was writing and didn't realize the time. All right, let's see who's here. Anybody here? There's only one person here. Oh, all right. Better get my game set up while there's nobody here. And there we go. A little loud. All righty, got the game ready to go. And we're ready. So I'm going to do a little bit of play-by-play. Can't show you the game, but I'll do some color commentary and talk to you guys in the chat a lot, and might be joined by Matt, but I don't think so. So you probably just got me today. And I don't know what else to say here. Let's see who's here. Hockey for Life. Welcome in. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Awesome, man. Habs rule, bro. Love this. Super cool. Awesome. Glad to have you. Guru. Welcome back, Guru. And Phil. And Conservative Lawyer. Welcome back, guys. So, by the way, Phil, I was late in here because I finished off the song. So, I just have to rewrite it and tweak it a little bit, but I mean, I got the song. We're going to use it. I'm going to put that out on, so it does. I won't be sharing any money with it. I'm going to put it out on the new channel because it's about the new channel. And we don't make any money over there, so I'll be recording that sometime soon. Just got to find the right instrumental music for it. When I do, I'll do that. Maybe I'll put it out as a rap song. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Once more with feeling, Rick. No, I gave you what I got, and the rest is going to have to wait until the video is ready. Hey, who's who? How's it going? Little Habs Rocket hybrid roster tonight. Yeah, we're used to that, though, aren't we? If Roy has some chemistry with Newhook, I mean, this could be pretty good. He was starting to find his way with Monahan. We'll see what it's like with Newhook. We see they're a little closer to age. That might mean something. I don't know. Yeah, it's not tonight. I know. It's tough when you're so used to nighttime games and you get the daytime one. It's like screws you up a bit. What are you gonna do? She is what she is, man. So we got about 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes till they drop the puck. And I don't know what I'm expecting here tonight. See, I just did it. I don't know what I'm expecting here today. I honestly don't. Habs, I don't think they've won a back-to-back, the second game of back-to-back yet this season. I'm really hoping they win this today. St. Louis won yesterday, so why should they win today? Right? But, I mean, it probably will be St. Louis. You got to say. But I'm going Montreal. 4-3 Montreal. Go, boys, go. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Who's in the Super Bowl? I know Kansas City is. Well, listen, I'll say this. Joe Biden has this fixed. It's a psyop, and Kansas City Chiefs are winning. And Taylor Swift is going to go Biden. I don't know. And immediately after the Super Bowl, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift will get married, and they will make sure. How do they say that? Until you do the thing there, it's not a real match. They're going to do that right on the field. That word just left my head. Sorry. Who's heading the halftime? I don't give a shit. I really don't. Kansas City and San Francisco. I'm going San Francisco because an old mentor of mine, Jim, Niners were his team. Go Niners. So I have a reason. Maybe I'll check out the game because for Jim, I'd love to see the Niners win. Will they win? I don't know, and I don't know like enough about. I don't follow football enough to know. Do they even have a chance? Do they not? I mean, they have a chance because they're in the game, but you know what I mean. Are they outmatched? I kind of feel it's going to be Kansas City, but I'm going Niners. Niners for Jim. Big influence in my life, that man. All right, so kind of key thing here is I'm not going to show the game, but interaction is really important. Anyways, there's only 10 people, 9 now. You're all regulars, I think, so you all know that. Trying to think if there's anything I want to talk about. Not really. Habs are 21-13-1 on Super Bowl Sundays in their history. They got a winning record on Super Bowl Sunday. Does it mean they're going to win today? It doesn't. Okay, Phil. The birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees. And that's all I know of that song. The birds tell the bees if it hangs to his knees, then you know that he's got a big schlong. How do you like that? Oh, Nick has a 6-game point streak of 4 goals, 6 assists, 10 points. I didn't know that. I would have had that in here. They are going to drop the puck any second now. I guess Evans taking the draw. Newhook and Suzuki on the bench. The B Heat, the BB. Only males. We are underway. Blues win the draw, but it goes all the way back to the net. Both teams played yesterday, so running out of gas shouldn't really be an issue here for either. I mean, they're both going to more than likely. But Jesus Christ. Toropchenko scores the first goal. I don't even know what to say about that. Honestly, I don't know what to say about that. He's a big dude. They couldn't stop him. He just went right. It's kind of like a Josh Anderson move, right? Down the wing, right through the net. And Jake Allen fell. Did he trip on something? Like, what happened there? He tried to poke check. Yeah, God damn it. I don't know what a Cody box is. Christine, by the way, welcome to the channel. But on the internet, if you don't have anything, on hockey.tv, you should be able to watch it there. But what's the Cody box? I have no idea. And if Phil's asking that, I have no idea what that is. Phil knows those things. All right. Anyway, we're a minute into this game. Toropchenko from Sundqvist and Krug. And you get a Sundqvist orange. They sell them at all good fruit stores. I don't know what I'm saying. You're welcome there, Christine. I'm sorry, but I cannot show it. Thanks for taking their credit there, Phil. A little pressure here by Montreal. The pass near the stick. God dang it. Harris is in. So Covey is out. Oh, chance there from Newhook on the side of the net. Oh, we got some physical play here today. Pearson's out there with Newhook. Pearson and Newhook. Somebody all alone. Breakaway. Shot. Save Allen. No, he saved it. Kovacevic is there. Who's not playing today? Harris, Xhekaj, Kovacevic in the game. Who's out? Does anybody know? I did not see. I mean, unless they're going 11-7, I don't know. Evans had a chance there, but a good stick play, I guess, by the St. Louis guy. Couldn't get the shot away. Some good pressure here, though, by Montreal. Puck is not bouncing their way right now. I mean, seriously, it's not bouncing their way. There's a couple of chances there that it just didn't bounce right. Jake Allen not getting pulled? Well, if he gives up 5 goals in this period, I think he will get pulled. But, I mean, and rightly so. Look, if Jake Allen's not performing, Primo's backing him up. He needs a start. He needs some action. I'd put Primo in. But, I mean, listen, Allen a lot of times gives up a first goal and sometimes real quick and then settles down. So let's hope for that. He tried to poke check. That's why he was flopped out like that. He went for the poke check and missed. Anyways, not a great start. Down 1-0 after 2 seconds or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't that long. If only Josh Anderson could start doing that again, because that's what he was doing. He should have watched that and said, oh, yeah, I remember. I used to do that. Dang it. You know who I haven't seen on the ice? Is Matheson. Is Matheson out? I think Matheson is the one out. Good play there by Struble to be in the right spot at the right time. Oh, Slav couldn't get Suzuki wide open. Would have been a breakaway. Would have passed. Too bad. Offensively, they're playing well tonight. I'm not so sure on the defense exactly, but I think the offense, the puck's not, it's just not bouncing where they needed to. Oh, there's Matheson. So who's not there? Who does that leave? Nobody. They're going 11-7 then. 11 forward, 7 defensemen. Ullinen must be hurt. Five minutes into this first period so far, on my screen. Ah, Pareko with a slap from the point, hits the bar because you heard the clank and goes in. Beats Allen clean. Not good if they have to pull Allen. I got to tell you, not good if you want to trade him. Not good. Need Allen playing it. What the hell? He didn't see that at all. He was screened. Okay, I'm going to not blame Allen on that. He was totally screened on that. He was totally screened. The Hab and the St. Louis guy crossing in front of him, he didn't see it. And that shot came in. That was ripped. So it kind of would be nice if I could announce these things. I know I'm behind y'all, but I am where I am. I can't help that. Penalty here. I didn't see. I was watching it and I didn't see the penalty. It was behind the play. Okay, it was behind the play at the net. And he's getting up slow, the Habs. So hopefully we didn't lose another player. Harris. He's bleeding. Oh, he don't look like he knows where he is completely. He's definitely coming out for the concussion protocol, almost guaranteed. Just look at his eyes. He doesn't look like he's 100% there. So he was falling, and then the guy hits him with the hip. Oh, come on. Throw that guy out of the game. Oh, look at him skating off. He ain't all there. So we just lost a defenseman. So maybe it's at least a good thing we had 7 in there. And Harris is going in. Oh, he ain't coming back. They're doing this. I guess they do this in the international play, and it's a smart move. You call a 5-minute, you can review it. You take a look, make sure you get the call right. I can't complain about that. It takes time, but you can't complain. Now, Harris was going down, but he came in and he hit him afterward. And look, he hit his head on the. Now he don't know where he is. Was it Blay? Throw him out. It's a 5 in a game. Five in a game and at least a 2-game suspension. I hear it, Phil. There you go. He'll get he'll get something. I don't know what it'll be, but probably he's just going to get a 2 games. I don't know. It depends. Could be as much as 5, but that's 2, I'd say for sure. So they got a power play for 5 minutes. They can score as many goals as they can in that 5 minutes. Let's see what happens. Score a couple for Harris, guys. Score a couple for Harris. Phone here. Yeah, no, it's not going to be an in-person. It's going to be a phone or what's the whatever the other. If it's 2 games, it could be the other one. No? But it's going to get it's going to be a phone hearing at worst. Should be a suspension, minimum 1, but should be 2, in my opinion. Maybe more. All right, we got 5 minutes. Let's put up 2 at least. Let's put up 2, boys. Come on. Tied up for Harris. Newhook with a good shot from the slot. Good save, Binnington. Ah. Moving it around. 6 minutes into this game. Shots are 5-3, by the way, for Montreal. 2-0 St. Louis. Nice keeping by Matheson. Giveaway there by Newhook. They clear it all the way down. Harris he was out of it. There was no doubt about it. He was just out of it. He ain't coming back today. And he's probably got a concussion. We were healthy. And then, again, the injuries start. No, Ulinen's in there. I don't know what their lineup was like. Three minutes left on this 5-minute major. So far, not good here. They're not able to get in the zone and set up. Okay, now they get set up. Cleared. Hey, Sofka. Shots are 7-3 now, but yeah, they scored 2. And they're not going to score here. Under 2. Left in the 5. The Blues just getting their sticks on everything. $120 left. Sufka, I wish I could answer the question. I can't. Under a minute. Man, you guys just wasted all this time with nothing. Nothing to show for it. That was a tripping call that was just totally ignored. Running out of time now. Power play is Done. Damn it. Oh, we get one. Right after. Nick Suzuki with an open net. A beautiful pass by Slav. Beautiful pass by Slav. Makes it 2-1. Nick's 17th goal. Tied with Caulfield in goals. That's a beautiful pass by Slav. Gave him an open net. It's not a power play goal. He says, not sure. The time ran out. So we're only down by 1 now, so that's not too bad. I don't know how there's still 7 shots. If we scored, should be 8. There were 7 before they scored. .845 left in the first. 2-1 St. Louis. 7 shots to 4 for Montreal. You think did you write caterers have something? You got to explain that one. They ate too much? Slav and Matheson on the assists on Suzuki's goal. Scandella shot and a save by Allen. Honestly, I think Allen's going to settle down now. 2 goals. He's going to settle down after that. My prediction. Here goes Josh Raw. Couldn't find Armia with the pass. Dallas coming back the other way. Kapanen shot on Allen. Save. Gooley with it. Behind his net. St. Louis changing up. So is Montreal. 6 minutes left in the period. Oh, a little over 6. Pulling in with a nice little move in there. Just couldn't get a shot on that. Kyrou shot. Allen save. He bobbled it and covers up. Phil, you didn't explain the caterers. What's that with the caterers? Going for a commercial break. All right. So far, so good. I mean, they gave it up the 2 goals early. But they look a little better since the hit on Harris. Like they've kind of gathered their legs under them, and maybe they're playing for Harris here. They should. But they're looking a little better in this part of the period. So if they can get the next goal, we're back up even. Conservative lawyer, I don't think nothing for Allen, but I kind of think the price goes down. Like, let's say if Montreal can come back and win and Allen does what I said, he settles down, doesn't give up anymore, we're okay. But you're right. I mean, if he just keeps playing like this all game, it's not good. The price comes down for sure. Got to think that anyway. But remember also, a better defense in front of Allen, he's going to play better. Much as I love our defensemen, right? They're young, they make mistakes, they're learning, right? So, but you put a good experienced defenseman, like a defense in front of him, like a contender would have, I think he'll do fine. But if you try to sell him for games like this, that kind of start isn't really great. So I'm hoping he does settle down. We've seen it before. He gives up a couple early goals. He looks horrible. And the rest of the game, he's good. So let's see. Face off to the left of Allen. Suzuki wins the draw. Caulfield flips it in. Binnington gloves that and hangs on. We'll have a face off there. Okay, Phil must have left. Any relation? I'm related to anybody named Rick. They're my Eskimo brothers. And Rick Toggett, and he's bald like me. Is that what you're saying? You're right, but we're not related. Okay, this time it's to the left of Binnington. St. Louis wins that one. Boys, get it out of your zone. Slav carrying it. Stretch pass up to Caulfield. Bounced off his stick. It's in the corner. Letty comes up with it. They clear it or get it out. Over our line. Jen spins and centers it. It's in the corner, now behind the net. Centered. Chance there. Some good defensive stick work or a penalty, which is called. Hooking call on, I don't know who yet, but it's a Hab, I'm sure. Struble. Who agrees the Leafs are a laughingstock of the league? Everybody but the Leafs fans. They're the only ones that don't see it. I'm just sorry to say. Anyways, listen to this. Whatever the suspension is to Riley, that's going to hurt their chances to even make the playoffs. I know there's still a lot of hockey left, and I get that. But that's going to hurt them. They're already kind of almost, I wouldn't say reeling, but, they're not very good right now or consistently winning right now. And I hope that continues personally and kind of think it will. I'm still on what I said like 2 years ago. They're not making the playoffs. I think this is a year where they're not making the playoffs. We'll see. There's still a lot of hockey. They can still turn it around and be dominant again, I guess. I just don't think they have the goaltending or defense. And with Riley gone, that's going to be bad for whatever games that is. All right, Habs go on the PK here. Yeah, he got the stick up in the guy's hands. That's going to be a hooking call. You can't do that. They don't have a great power play, St. Louis, so let's see how this goes. Of course, I had to say that. Then, 3 seconds later, they score. Kyrou gets the power play goal. 3-1. He went right to the back door. He's a backdoor man. Yeah, they just left him there alone. What do you think's going to happen? Three one. Not even after one yet. How much time is left? Hopefully, still 4:35 left. Going to be a long afternoon. I mean, listen, you know what? They could have the opposite of last game and have a big second. If they do that, we're good. But again, it's an if. Come on, let's get a shorty. Come on, Evans. Well, the PK is good today on this power play, so that's good. They're actually getting a little pressure on in the zone, in the O zone. You can see why St. Louis's power play is not very good. Oh, it's not. They're not on the power play. I just realized that. Earth to Rick. Earth to Rick. Come back, Rick. .245 left in the first. Shots are 10-7 now in favor of St. Louis. It's 3-1 for them. Wow, Kyrou hit the post off the crossbar, actually. Yeah, it's going to be a long afternoon unless things change in the second. Going for a commercial break with what? 2 minutes left. Like you need a commercial break now. You're gonna get one when the freaking whistle or the horn blows. All right, everybody, quiet. What's going on? Are you guys conspiring against me? So, can the Habs come back? What say you? Aiken, yeah, and I said that already. Definitely. It's not an excuse of the other team being fresher. If anything, they're not because they had to travel here. Montreal was here already. So, yep. But, anyways, listen, I say this a lot. There's a lot of hockey left. So, we'll see how they come out in the second. If they can get a couple of goals in the second and the puck bounce a little better, they can tie it up. I hope. I hope. $11, 9, and 5. Habs win the drop. Allen covers up puck. Well, face off there again. Suzuki for slashing? I didn't even. What? It's kind of out of the nowhere there. Yeah, he hit him on the hands. One of your best penalty killers is out too with that. So, hey, Devin, how's it going? Oh, without a doubt, Devin. Without a doubt. And he's a pleasure to watch. Hey, it's just moving it around. And bad pass and goes all the way down. Final minute of play in the first period. Something like 30 seconds left here in the first. Oh, that was close. Well, 5 seconds left in the period. Allen makes the save there. 4.3 left in the period. They'll have 12.3 seconds left of power play time. Opening the second. That was close. Okay, so it's 3-1 after one. That's just Ray letting all the dogs know the score. All right, so we got an intermission here. 18 minutes till they get back. We can talk about whatever. I can take these off. Ray. Stop barking. All right, so let me know what you guys thought about this game so far. I'm hoping that Montreal can just have a really good second period and get back in this game. Backup is Primo tonight, conservative. You can't find it. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to find it. I'm not. There, like that. It might not work for you, but you should be able to find it. Hey, Harry. Yeah, but you know that's not. They rarely do that anymore in the NHL. But I kind of thought it was going to be Primo to get the start, but no. Maybe they'll come back with Primo for the second, but I doubt it. Does he look cooked? Well, I know there was one goal. He was totally screened. I'm not going to give. I think the second goal. I'm not going to give him. I'm not going to blame him on that. The first goal, he tried a poke check. It didn't work. So obviously he was going to get scored on. Yeah, Harry, you don't know that 100% though that it would be different with Primo. Conservative lawyer, I with three goalies in camp, three goalies on the roster, you can't really rely on one. Eric makes a really good point, and actually 2 points that are fair. Pretty hard for backups to be sharp when they haven't played in a while. And the defense isn't great tonight either, right? Not helping them out. And that's why I said, any team that might trade for Allen, I would think has a better defense, yeah, because they're probably going to be a contender doing that. And he'll be better, I think. On Twitter, okay, but on the lines I have, it said that it is Primo. So it might be right. It's Monty. I still don't think they're pulling Allen. Maybe if he gives up another goal, like quickly or on just a couple of shots, maybe. But I don't. I think he's going to start the second. We're going to see. But 3-1 after one sucks. Good to see Matheson getting interviewed in English. Not listening, unfortunately, but every time they interview Matheson for their those videos they put out, they only give him French questions. That was quick too. Oh yeah. All right, so come on, people, talk to me. It's your opportunity to ask me questions. Marty Biron. He's either really right or a lot of times he's wrong in his opinions. From me, we need to see more from the second line guys. True. It's true. We need more secondary scoring without a doubt. But I think I would think that a lot of teams are like that. Their first line has most of the production, but you're right. I mean, there's not enough secondary scoring, not enough tertiary scoring. Those guys have to chip in a little bit more. Are they capable? Don't know. And that's part of the rebuilding process, right? I looked up and I see you wrote "and defenders," and I looked up and I saw anal defenders. What the hell is it? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Eric, I kind of agree with you there. I wish Anderson would look at what Toropchenko did to lead it off. And like I said earlier, like, hey, yeah, I used to do that. Hey, I should do that more. They're just showing it right now because he used to do that a lot. Of course, yeah. Well, of course, Doc would have been great on the power play. I have to agree. Next year, can't cry over spilled milk. Next year, fingers crossed, he doesn't get hurt. It's showing lacrosse. I see the goalies. They look like those. I don't know how to describe it. They're all pads up top. All pad. Let's get the conversation going. I got to rely on you in the intermissions. Otherwise, it's just, I sit here and look at you. I can't see you, but you know what I mean. If you're just sitting there watching, it's fine, but why don't you say hi? Ask a question. Why not? Live it up. Don't be shy. The Habs, the Hockey Inside Out people think Marty needs help. I mean, isn't that like the help around him? Aren't those the other coaches? But I mean, none of them are really experienced. True. Yeah, I don't know that they need to do that personally. Kwame is disappointed. Who's Kwame? I mean, Eric. I mean, the power play. It could just be the personnel. Next year we should have Hudson here. That's that's a quarterback right there. It might improve the power play a lot. And listen, it's better right now. I mean, it looks great. I mean, the power play looks great. They didn't score in the last two games, but the last one and this one yet. Hey, Charles, welcome back, buddy. Good to see you again. Stiff Weenie for Celebrini. That's from Junkie. How do I feel about that? No. If we get him, we get him. I don't think there's any reason to try to tank. Honestly, I don't think so. They're gonna do a good job organically themselves without any help. Mayu having a good season there, yeah. Aiken, he's having a really good season. Adjusting to professional hockey really quickly. Oh, Charles is a St. Louis Blues fan. No worries, Charles. Hey, listen, they're kicking our ass so far. I don't know where this Phil. I wonder where this I'll call it a controversy with Marty St. Louis. Like I don't get where it came from. Welcome, Charles. Of course, somebody else brought up that Mayu and Shane Wright. Stupid. It's stupid. Why do you care about what Shane Wright's got compared to Mayu? It's obviously because of St. Louis' height. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's just fans need somebody to be mad at. Personally. It's somebody new every week. Yeah, Aiken, that's fine. But did we take him? No. Why do I care what he's doing? He's not a player for us. I mean, and I said this earlier. Mayu has outscored like a lot of AHL players this year. Why is nobody naming anybody else? Just Shane Wright. And you say, well, because of but we didn't pick him, so who cares? Slavkovsky was the better player to pick. We got him. Who cares about Wright? Phil says Mayu is also taller than Shane Wright and also has a bigger dick. So, like, does that make any difference? And do I know this as a fact? I don't. It's just you're right, not relevant. What's the doesn't mean anything. Innate. What do you think about Zegras? I don't know that he would be a good fit for Montreal, and the price is going to be way too high. It will not pay to get him, in my opinion, because you're going to have to give up too much. And then farther along, if that's the case, I don't know if that he's a great fit here. So for me, I'm going to say no. Price makes it not worth the risk. Oh, I finally figured out. Zegras screams Drouin 2.0 to you. I don't know for me if that's the case. I don't want to pay the price that it's going to cost to get him. His sister doesn't look like a proper garden tool. Okay. How does that? What do you mean by that? I'm totally lost there, Phil. You don't think his game translates to the playoffs? I haven't seen him play enough to say that, but from what I'm reading, I made my own assessment, and I don't like the price it's going to be for the risk that it might not work. It really might not work. I'm sure he'll have chemistry with Caulfield if he comes here, but I don't know that he's the right character, the right kind of player for here. Phil, I still don't understand what you're saying, so I don't know. I guess they're going to be back in a minute. Eric, yeah, there's a lot of room for optimism, right? They're about to face off. Second period about to be underway for me. $12 seconds on their power play. They win the draw. Evans with a save, and we'll have a face-off with 1 second left on that power play. You saw someone that said Marner to the Habs last month. Marner's not coming to the Habs. He's got a no movement clause, and he makes way too much money. No. Mr. Expose, how you doing there, buddy? So what? You're in? I know you're in Chicago. You're a Blues fan? Anyways, he's saying the Blues are not good at back-to-back games. They're playing good so far tonight. Although I tell you the truth, second period, I don't think I looked at it yet to see how they're playing in the second. I'm going to look now. Habs win the faceoff in the offensive zone. We're like 35 seconds into the second. Still 3-1 St. Louis. Minute 15 in. Oh, Caulfield got 2 guys fell on him or something. We lack killer instinct. Demidov is coming. Yeah, they're going to have to get a really low pick, I think, for Demidov. So it depends where their pick is. They're going to have to finish pretty low, get Demidov. He's not going to be on the board long. So I don't know. I'm not saying I wouldn't like Demidov. I'm just saying I don't know if he'll be there. Oh, you're talking about Montreal. Montreal is not great in back-to-backs. You're right. Now, I know you love the Habs. That's why I was confused. I don't know why. Because I know you love that. I don't know why I was confused, honestly. All right. What are you going to do? Where's the good cocaine when you need it? If we had the number 3 pick, and Iserman was there, I still pick Anton Silayev or Lindstrom. Yeah, well, I think over Iserman. I think Lindstrom over Iserman. Yeah. If we have the 3 pick, I think we're gonna get somebody like Lindstrom. There's Lindstrom, Demidov. We're gonna get somebody like that at number 3. I think that's for sure. Three minutes gone in the second. Shots are 17-13 now. Favor of St. Louis. 3-1 St. Louis. Icing call against St. Louis. Yzerman falling. I think if we're there at 3 or 4, even 5, Yzerman's probably there. But no, I don't know if I don't know. Matt's high on him. Says he's really good. Seen him play at Boston College, Boston University, whichever one. I don't know which one. BC, I'm pretty sure it's BC. Second period's been a little boring. There's been some chances, but I mean, a little boring. Am I wrong? Kind of like St. Louis. St. Louis just happy to slow the game down or just kind of leave it at where it is. But there's a lot of hockey left. A lot of hockey. Habs need the next goal. They need the next one. Big time. One-timer there. Stopped by Binnington. Tripping call. Montreal going on the power play. Hey there, Flying Dreams. It is 3-1 St. Louis. Phil, I have no idea. I doubt they're going to do something like that. Why not just hire him as the full-time as the power play coach? All right. So Goalie for tripping, and I don't know who on the Blues, but for embellishment and for tripping. In-person hearing for Morgan Riley. He's getting 6+. Yeah, Montreal will go on the power play. So will this be 4-on-3 or 5-on-4? 4-on-3 looks like, right? Who's in net? Allen for Montreal. Binnington for St. Louis. No, it's 5-on-4. Working towards 6 minutes into this second period. Habs on the power play, moving it around. Slap of the shot went off a stick, I think, or off the player. Oh, Caulfield walked in on the short side and tried, but a one-timer from the high slot. $30 seconds left in the penalty. Come on, boys. They clear it. 14 seconds left. Flying Dreams. No, it's not even a joke. They kind of need to do that. Oh, I can believe the Leafs fans tried to do the announcers, the team, the fans. I can believe they tried to defend it. $12:15 left in the second. Close there. I'm in the same condition as yesterday. Kind of tired. And that's why it doesn't help when this second period is kind of a little bit boring. Am I wrong? Because if I'm almost falling asleep, it's a little boring. Although yesterday wasn't. Yeah. I did no better last night for sleep, so. Tell Price to stop being lazy. I wish that was the reason why Price. He's just lazy, but no, he's not coming back. Charles, I don't like afternoon games so much, but you know what? You're right. Sunday afternoon, it's not that bad. But, it's Super Bowl day, so most people are interested in that today. Hey, Matt, how's it going there, Matt Greer? Yeah, Gignac. I like Gignac. I can't say anything here today, but so far the other two games, I like his speed and his intensity. I do. Here we're like at 11 minutes left in the second. Puck goes out of play. We'll have a face-off down in the St. Louis end. Nathan, how's it going, Nathan? Scheifele got 4 playoff games, says Aiken, for his hit on Evans. Was it only 4? You sure it was only 4? Not exactly identical, but it has to be way more than Riley. For Riley. Riley's hit is very much like David Perron's hit on, I don't know who it was after the Dylan Larkin thing there. It's very similar. He got 6, I think, Perron. So whatever Perron got, Riley should get that at least. Montreal Canadiens, win or lose. You mean you're a Hab fan, win or lose, right? That's the way I am. Sunday afternoon. Afternoons are nice. Saturday afternoons, usually there's other stuff going on. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? Sunday's a better time for it because it is more of a, I think for a lot of people, it's more of a stay at home, get ready for next week of work and all that. Or Saturday, you're kind of busy shopping, this and that kind of stuff. At least that's how it was for me when the kids were young. Letty with a shot save. Ten and a half left in the second. Almost at the halfway mark of the game. Oh, slap with a shot. Save Binnington. Save, good save by Allen there, or save by Allen. St. Louis with a little pressure here. That was Kyra's 99th career goal that he scored today. Didn't know that. Ooh, nice pass by Thomas to Krug, and Krug fires wide. Caulfield couldn't get away. Dumps it in. Down to 9 minutes left in the second. Gignac to Pizzetta. Pizzetta couldn't control that. That could have been a chance. Yeah, I like to play a Gignac. I really do. I mean, he still needs, he's got some work to do, but I just something about it I like. He's definitely not a floater out there. Thank you, Mr. Expos. Appreciate it. Same back. Always good to see you in here. All the way from Chicago, too. Good save there. I don't know what happened. Torpchenko went flying, but almost another chance there in front. Allen grabs the puck. They're going to go to commercial with 8:21 left in the second. Oh, but let me check on something. I gotta check something first before I say something. Oh, it won't come up. I can't check. I wanted just to check to see if Matt posted the podcast with Treg. I can't because I'm using my VPN, so I can't. It won't let me use the VPN to go to Spotify. Anyways, there's a link in the description. It'll get you there. Check out the Habnormals podcast, just in general. But we had a really special guest, Treg Wilson. You probably guys know who he is. Habs Unfiltered and the Hockey Writers. And it was a really fun episode. So check that one out. There's also the Pucking Around podcast. Please check that out. And the new channel is listed there as well. Simon, I wouldn't. And why wouldn't I? Because Campbell's got like 4 years or 3 years left at 5 million. It's too much. It really is too much. So I don't, and it goes too long. If it was another year, yes, I would do it. But for 3 more after this, no. And it's not going to be the best draft pick either. So, first round, yes, but not like a low first round. No, or a high first round, be a low first round. That how to term it? I don't know. 8 minutes left here in this second period. 21-15 shots on goal for St. Louis, 3-1 St. Louis. It wouldn't be a pick that's really worth taking on a contract like Campbell at all. Oh, Armia was close there with an open net. God damn it. Savard, alone, Savard. Ah! Every now and then, Savard does just that and scores. Oh, well. So no one's going to take that Campbell contract, man. And it's too expensive for them to move it, I think. Only way they can do it is next season, Campbell has a good start to the season. Like, he looks like he's back. Maybe then. Penalty coming up to St. Louis. Checking the stick, slashing the stick. To Slav. Two minutes for holding, but he had the stick knocked out of his hand. What about that? What? That was barely holding. That was barely holding. That's a real stretch. That's a very, very soft call. A very soft call. Simon, same problem with Galley's contract. It's too long for too much money. I don't know who you're going to package that to. Only teams that would take that is if they need to reach the floor or he's on LTIR and they need the relief. I don't see how else. Well, Habs are killing off this power play. Ooh. Got lucky there. Phil, that was barely holding. Barely holding. Come on. Did you miss part 2 of the song? I didn't do part 2 of the song. I told you that. Simon, it's 3 years. Allen's got 1 year left. Campbell has 3. There's no comparison. If you buy out Campbell with 3 years left, now you're paying him for 6 more years. No. They're not going to do that. They're too fiscally responsible to do something like that, in my opinion. Alsner comes off the books after this season. But no, I wouldn't touch Campbell at all. I mean, they'd have to give us more than 1 first-round pick to touch Campbell. A first-round pick and a prospect, and I still think they'd say no on that. Anyway, it's almost a non-starter. David Savard, Armia, Pearson, Allen. Who else is remaining as trade bait? Simon, that I agree with you on. Savard's probably the best of the trade bait right now. I think I definitely agree with you. Yeah, but Hughes says that he has no intentions of trading Savard, but that doesn't mean anything. Intentions. He didn't say no. We're not trading David Savard. I have no intention. I didn't get the right offer yet. Is what he's saying. Yeah, I still say no. That's cap space that's valuable, and you're talking about like 3.9 million that you're carrying for 3 years because you get 1.1 million in relief in the AHL. It doesn't work. Besides, I mean, you maybe put out Campbell in the ECHL. Oh! Wow. That was close. Bennington got a piece of that. Oh, come on. Walker scores 4-1. 2 minutes left. My God. He was screened. I get it, but Simon, I'm still saying no, so I guess I am stupid. Less than 2 now in the second. 4-1. Jesus. Phil, no, I'm still saying no on it. Remember, there's also only so many contracts they can have, so. How is that a hold on Pizzetta? Really? I don't get that one as a holding call. Anyway, I guess I got to take another look at it. All right, okay. I'll give it to him. Nikita Sherbak by now is like an old man. I'm not really, but he's too old to play. Uh-oh. There we go. Fighting. Penalties on this? No. $25 seconds to go in the second. Oh. Gomer Pyle's grandson's getting upset. Bring back Sammy Niku. Come on. So offsetting penalties, Armia and Gomer Pyle's kid there, whatever. Waiting for someone to say, "Oh, I know that reference." Um, and yeah, so offsetting 4-on-4. Yeah, my opinion, that should have been a St. Louis penalty. That's it. But you know, NHL refs. In St. Louis, oh yeah, they had that power play to start with, yeah. So it's still 5-on-4. Period's over. 4-1 after 2. St. John's Ice Caps and Laval Rocket legend. Who's that? Sammy Niku? I mean, he was here for what? Part of one season? Yeah, put St. Louis in. Too bad he can't do that, eh? Oh, Sherbak. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. That makes more sense. Yeah. A legend there, but never did anything. And then once, I mean, really a legend though? Or did he do anything in Laval and all that, or whatever? St. John's, and I don't think so. Really, I never liked that kid. I didn't know much about him. I knew who he was and all that. And then they did this like Habs cribs, right, showing Habs players' homes, right. So they one of them is Nikita Sherbak. He's there with his girlfriend talking, and I just he looked like a creep, like a big creep. And I don't like this kid at all. And he turned out to not be a good player. So yeah, Simon, I get it's a joke, but I don't think there's they used to do that. Like coach could be a player. I don't know that they can do that anymore. Yeah. Who was a point per guy? Point per game guy a few years ago. Sherbak? Sherbak? All I know is he went back to KHL and he went through like 4 teams in a couple of months or something, and that was it. But I mean, yeah, he was really hyped up as he was going to be something. Uh, Event Horizon. Hey, guy, how's it going? Is it the refs or the rules? Thank you about the good job. Well, definitely it's the refs, and sometimes it is the rules. But whatever the situation, it's the refs. Which situation you talking about here today? Because they made some bad calls. I thought. Claudius, hey Claudius. Players rally around a fighter, and our coach is in a cockfight with our fighter. Unreal. No, that's not true. You're talking about Jack Eye and Marty St. Louis not getting along. That's bullshit. I wouldn't believe that for a second, as reported. Nope. You're just falling for clickbait. That's all you're doing. Simon, you're probably right, but I mean, you know, at his age, it wouldn't be a good idea. You're falling for what you see going on. You see Marty St. Louis and Arbor Jacki not getting along. You see this. I don't. Nothing they reported about Jacki like storming into St. Louis' office and all that. That's all bullshit. That's not in his character at all. So no, there's no rift there. I've talked about this a couple times on podcasts and on the show. No. Aiken Subban's retired, just in case you didn't know. Or that's a joke, right? Because Galley and Subban don't get along. Galley's letting the team down on the ice with his performance and has lost the room due to his preferential treatment by the coaches. Preferential treatment by the coaches? Where are you reading this stuff? I won't deny letting them down somewhat on the ice with his performance, but he's the hardest worker on the ice. And I'm sorry, but he's looked better than I would have thought he has. I don't really see preferential treatment by the coaches. He is making $6.5 million. You got to play this guy. So sorry. Where he's letting them down, third period penalties and that hit there on Pelech. That's where he's letting them down. My opinion is my opinion. I guess there are a lot of insiders or people that read headlines and don't ask questions and don't use critical thinking. Simon, hindsight is 2020. So yeah, you want to go and cry over spilt milk from what are we talking about? 7-8 years ago? Like, I'm not doing that. The problem here is the contract that Bergevin gave him, and that's the problem. That's all. I'm an insider too. I'm inside my apartment. I'm inside. It's cold out there. Baby, it's cold outside. Yeah, good song to sing, eh? I was born inside. I'm an insider. I like to drink cider, so I'm always insider. That's what she said last night. Got to be serious more, you guys. Anyways, that's all I can say. I read a lot of headlines too. But when I find something like that, like a story like that about Arbor, I mean, I check that out before I report it anywhere or even talk about it like I know what I'm talking about. I make sure that that is an actual story and it's true. That was just clickbait. It was just somebody putting out clickbait. And if you don't think some of these reporters for the Habs that are out there, if you think they're above clickbait, you'd be wrong. You know, a lot of these guys that write hockey articles, they get paid by how many times they get clicked on, right? They get paid by that. Enough said. Where was you hatched? I've heard that before. My favorite, I use it not lately, but I use it a lot. Like I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Well, Aiken, I think there's one thing you know from watching me is I don't like to harp on or go over and over and over again things that happened in the past that can't really do anything about. Sure, at the time, talk about but whatever, but like 5, 6, 7, 8 years later, what's the use? You know, or the Shane Wright thing. What's the use of comparing Slav to Shane Wright? There's no use in it for me to constantly compare them. Except you want to laugh at Shane Wright. You want to laugh at him? Okay, but other than that, so that's what my attitude is, and that's why I don't. And you know, maybe I'm losing out as someone who does YouTube, and I could talk about it more and get more views, like other guys seem to do out there. Keep bringing it up, all these old things, but I don't find any value in it. Living in the past, man, not a good thing. Especially, you know what? When there's good things happening here, even though we're in a rebuild and some nights it's not good, but there's good things happening here. I'm not living back there. Different management, totally different team. Everything is you can't compare. So why bother? Am I right or wrong? I mean, I don't know. It's just how I am. All right. By the way, I see there's a thumbs up in there. I don't know why I never say this enough, but give a thumbs up if you're at least having a good time hanging around. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm here for every Habs game. We do the lottery, we do the draft, we do any big important event. Plus, when I have time, I do regular videos. Just in season, I don't have a lot of time. And with the new channel and the 2 podcasts, it's even harder. Woe is me. Oh, please cry for me, people. I brought it on myself. When does Zegras get to Montreal? When's the Ducks here next? That's when he's going to get her. We have to learn from our past mistakes to grow. This is true, but we don't have to harp over it all the time. Same arguments over and over and over and over again every year. You're not learning anything. Thing happens, you break it all down, blah, blah, blah. You learn from it, move on. History is criminally understudied. I didn't say you don't have to learn about it, but you don't have to keep harping over things. Learning history and all that's not harping over things. That's something that's a good thing. Learn about history. I love that, but I'm not harping over anything. All we hear about with PK Subban and Weber, people harping over it. The Shane Wright thing. It's harping over it, even though you might be happy we got Slav over, right? And then, or you're just making fun of somebody for nothing. That's just not me. Only thing I harp on and make fun of are the Toronto Maple Leafs and Austin Matthews. I love how we're headed, how we are headed, and trust Kent to keep the right pieces. Don't know if you said it last night, but Gignac could be our next Byron, but better. I don't know that I compared him to Byron, but I definitely like Gignac, and I like what I see so far. Right, there's an opportunity for him here now with these latest injuries again, and I hope he takes advantage of it. I mean, I love his speed, his intensity. He works his ass off. He's got some skill. Yeah, I like the guy. There's too much sugar in everything, Phil. Again with Delorier. Yeah, why would again explain it to me why we need Delorier? Renegade man, well said. The Pez extension, I don't know, depending on who's going to be here. They got a lot of young kids coming up. There might not be room for Pez, unfortunately. Even on a fourth line. Newford Joe, how's it going, man? Hey, Couch. You meant Coach, I think. It's going good. I hope it's going good for you, too. Gignac always brings complete. He plays a good game. He plays a kind of complete game, yes. So I don't know. I mean, a little early to tell that, but I like his style of play. What day are we today? Sunday. Gotta take my meds so I could pee. Okay, I must have missed something. Hey, Harry, welcome back in, buddy. To let Price leave when he signed his contract? No. Problem was, don't pay him as much as that. Renegade man, that's kind of become my pick. I got this gut feeling about Ty Ginla, so he's kind of. I always find this guy that I kind of like, and I kind of key on that. And I found Ty Ginla for some reason, and I got a gut feeling on him. So I don't know a ton about him yet. So even in that, I didn't research anything. I just know he's an up and comer this season, rising, and should be there in the top 10. And I just have this feeling. Delorier to be protected, but we don't have guys for that already. What does Delorier do other than that? Because Arbor can play, and believe it or not, so can Pizzetta. What can Delorier do? And remember, he got a no movement clause over there. And signed for 3 more years after this one, I think, or something like that. I don't know exactly on that one. Couch Rick. I'm a couch now. There, Harry's got it. He's signed for 3 more years. Delorier, nope. Arbor and Florian will be enough to protect the young kids. You got guys like Mayu and Slav who aren't afraid to mix it up, or Matheson, Pizzetta. Are you kidding me? We need to bring in Delorier? Red Wings. Hey, Red Wings. How's it going? Welcome to the channel, because I don't think I've seen you out there before. Yeah, Simon, please explain it. Please. Newfie Joe, same as me. You know what's funny about that? I'll talk. I get generic versions, right? So last month they didn't have what they've been giving me. I got a different generic. It works a lot better. So I gotta make sure they give me that one all the time. But yeah, I'm on Flomax too. We're at that age. Well, we're underway for the third anyway. And somehow St. Louis has. Oh yeah, they had that power play. I remember. And it's 5-1. Robert Thomas makes it 5-1. Drafting Cole Hudson with Winnipeg pick. If they haven't moved that pick, though, I have a feeling they're not drafting anybody with that pick. They're moving it. Was he in the twilight of his career when he signed that contract? He was like 28 or 29. For a goalie, that is not the twilight of his career, dude. It is not. I just read your comment, Harry. We basically said the same thing. Way to go, my bro. Your Wi-Fi name is Girls Gone Wireless. Okay, Phil. I didn't know that. It burns when I pee. That's not why you take Flomax, by the way. Twilight as period or well, he went to the Stanley Cup Finals like having a great playoffs after signing that contract. Again, I don't know where you're coming from. You're reading the wrong articles, dude. You're reading the wrong articles. Like Brendan Kelly, don't read him. Jack Todd, don't read him. Sounds like you're reading those guys. I mean, you can have your opinion. You're absolutely entitled to it, but we're just trying to sort of pull your coattail and go, dude, really? Matt Outdoor, I don't disagree, but they should have done that after the first. At 5-1 in the third, changing goalies doesn't make much sense. Should have done it already, or just don't bother. Honestly, are they going to come back from 5-1? They're not. Nothing in this game says they are. Simon, we'll just agree to disagree. How's that? And we won't speak of this again. Sufka, it is one of those nights. Although it's not nighttime here, so it's one of those days. If it that could be an Eagles song, like one of these nights again. Got to be older to understand that one, I guess. Well, we're 3 minutes into this third period, or just about anyway, on my screen. 5-1 St. Louis, 27-22 are the shots. And unless they get a goal real soon, and they did. Habs have made it 5-2. Is that Armia? Somebody scored. How's that for timing? How is that for timing? I was just saying it, and Armia pops one in. Awesome, Savka. I saw that tour, 1977. The album came out in 76, but Montreal was the second to last stop on the Hotel California tour. I saw that show. They looked a bit tired, but it was a great show. So I've seen the Eagles one time only, and loved it. I was 14 years old. I might have just turned 15. I was on mescaline, and it was an awesome show. And that was in the day. And I see Simon. You're one of those guys, eh? Put an asterisk for the Habs. Yeah, why? They qualified fair and square, qualified under the rules, and got to the final. Listen, other teams have been last and then gotten there. Why don't they have asterisks? Sufka Eagles are one of my favorite groups. Love the Eagles. 1877. That's neat. Yeah. Thanks for that one there, Phil. It wasn't the last show, but second to last. I think they ended up, last show was Quebec City. It was in Quebec. It just wasn't Montreal. I do remember that part of it, but it was a great show. So we're 4 minutes in, just a little over 4 minutes into this third. It's 5-2. Can Montreal climb back out? They need the next goal. Let's put it this way. They give up another goal, it's over for sure. Like, absolutely. But if they can score the next one, they got time. Can they do it? What does mescaline look like? It was powder. And I did not snort it. I put it in a soda and drank it. How long did the effects last? Yeah, about 4 or 5 hours. Maybe a little longer. Gilbert and Sullivan. Gilbert and Sullivan. That's the I know some of their stuff. Now, boys, you need another goal pretty quick. Would be good. Pearson with a shot. Hit the post. My God, that was close. Would have been nice if he connected for a couple of reasons. Guy needs to put up some points. We might get something for him. Matheson overhandles it. Puck comes out. Ah, Matheson overskates it. And he's going to get a tripping penalty, but he saves the goal. Oh, he's getting there's going to be a penalty shot. Nice. Did he touch the puck first? I don't know. I'd like to see a replay on it. Touches the puck first. Shouldn't be a... Two minutes for tripping, no penalty shot. Yeah, anyway, taking the penalty is not great either. It's 2 minutes, unless they get a shorty. No, not a. He touched the puck first, Harry. If he touched the guy and tripped him first, that's a different story. He knocked the puck, then tripped him. It's tripping. 2 minutes for tripping. I totally agree with that call. Well, it's a legal move, but he tripped him. You can't say he didn't trip the guy. That ref looks like Krug. I don't know. I looked at it. Okay, I didn't look at it as close, I guess, as they do. Looked to me like he hit the puck first. Even if it's a fraction of a second, it doesn't. It's a tripping call. I'm going to agree with that. Since I got more experience than you and I'm older, I'm going to just say that I'm right. It's just how it is. Anyways, that penalty just either way kills Montreal. I don't think. I mean, it takes away valuable time when you're down by 3. I mean, come on. You need every minute, not give him up to penalty. But I mean, what choice did he have, right? There's penalties that are good. Oh, wait a second. Now I saw it. He might have touched the skate first. If he touched the puck first, it was by a hair, though. Anyway, they'll get a power play goal. Watch and see. He's saying it used to be if you touch the puck first, not even a penalty. So that's been changed, I guess. Puck's in the net. Well, golly, Jake Neighbors gets the goal. I said they're going to score. Allen won the cup for the... No. He's a competitor. He's not sympathetic. Hell, that bounced over him. It bounced over him. He didn't know where it was at that point. I don't know that I can blame him there totally. Sorry, I'm not going to fully blame it. Although I think he's the one that knocked it up in the air with his glove. Anyway, it is what it is. The horn just blowed. The horn blew. And that means Toronto saw something, and they're going to penalize Montreal something further. Oh, they might. They didn't give the goal. Oh, they just did now. Well, what was the horn for? Just because they hadn't added the goal. What? I don't think have you ever heard that before? That horn go off? 12:20 left here in the third. 6-2 St. Louis. We're getting our asses kicked. Well, they had one win on the second game back. That's it. Oh, yeah, I remember they did have one. Not good time for them back-to-back games. And we got a few more of those coming up. End the season on back-to-back. Wow, nice moves there by Gignac, though. He didn't get anything out of it, but nice moves. Go back and forth here. Puck goes out. Less than 10 left in this period and a game because I'd be like shocked if Montreal even almost. I'm almost gonna be shocked if they even get another goal. To be honest with you, at this point, but they're still working. They've gone to commercial break, by the way. Final going to be 8-2, or well, it's 6-2 now. So Listen, Montreal's not pulling the goalie unless they want. The only reason Montreal would pull the goalie is they need work on that aspect of the game. And really, kind of the only way to get really good practice at it is in a game situation, and you do it. So I doubt they pull the goalie. There's enough time still left for them to give up a couple more goals for sure. But I hope they don't. I gotta take my meds. St. Louis doesn't look like he's having fun. How can they do better in back-to-backs? I mean, better training, get better endurance. I don't know. Offside. Eric, good point though. What you just made there, right? Face-offs are kind of hurting us, and we're gonna lose. We're not gonna win a lot of games, going forward. I think, unfortunately, but also fortunately. They got less than 9 minutes to go in this game, and then the pain will be over for the day. By the way, next game, they host the Ducks. People talk about Zegras. Well, Zegras is going to be in town, I imagine, on Tuesday. Habs will go on the power play here. Braden Shen going off for something. Tripping on Caulfield. How did he not score on that? Matheson hits the freaking crossbar. Newhook missed on the one-timer from the slot. First minute killed off. Minute left on the power play. $40 seconds left on the power play. Come on, guys. Let's do something. Second, no. I was going to say second power play units out there, but the penalty's over. So, no. $5:20 left. Not much happening. I mean, team needs 4 goals. It's not going to do it. Fast game today. Dos mil, what does that mean? Two what? What? I gotta see that again. How did that go in? St. Louis just wants to leave. How the fuck did that happen? Boom. Oh my God. Oh my God. When you're just not having a good day, that's the kind of goal you let up. Yeah, this didn't help us to trade Allen anytime soon. 7 to goddamn 2. Kiru unassisted. I guess that's his second of the game. 3 minutes left. Well, 3:10 left. See you later there, Event Horizon. That was Kiru's 100th NHL goal. He got 99 and 100 today. .210 left. Yeah, I go right to the last second. Slap with a shot. Save. Give us something to hope for. Come on. Gooley's hurt. Great. You kidding me? Oh, man. Gooley's arm. His shoulder or his ribs? Don't show us the play, though. No, don't. Two 10-minute misconduct. So Struble and Buchnevich both out. Still didn't show us the hit. What Scandell isn't. So there's no penalty on the hit. That sucks. And they didn't show it to us. We're going to show it to you, and then they don't. Oh, man. Dirty team St. Louis is. Guru, I mean, you're right, but they got to move somebody. Oh, I wouldn't have thought, Guru. And it's costing them now. Yeah, Kovacevic and Neighbors. Neighbors can't stand being hit. Well, Kobe won that one. Yeah, it's a big mismatch, but Neighbors went after Kovacevic, so well, there was a goal there? Oh, okay. I didn't see the puck go in the net at all. Oh, that's what I wasn't watching for that. Shit. Oh, we would have got a goal. I get it. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Just move on. What's the goddamn difference? Is it worth doing this review? So they give it to Montreal 7-3. Good. All this time wasted. Okay, so they had called that. So why do all that? I don't get that. Why waste 2-3 minutes when the call on the ice was the right one? Guru, of course, yeah. Gonna do it. We always do. Finally, under a minute to go. Hey there, Andrew. We won't have. Hudson at the end of his season. Fowler, no. Fowler's not leaving college, so he can't play till he's finished in college. Hudson will be finished. Well, he's decided to sign his NHL contract after his college season. Adam, yeah, it wasn't that far off. I just wish this game was just stop already. Can you imagine paying to go to that game? Well, you never know, right? You never know what kind of game you're going to get. Well, that's it. Stop skating already. There's no time left. Habs lose 7-2. What are you going to do? How are we doing for time? All right. Well, I'm going to take off here and be back in 10 minutes for the post-game breakdown. Very easy. Habs suck today. That's why they lost. We'll break down the game. I'll have the post-game stats and the 3 stars. None of the Habs will be on the 3 stars, guaranteed that. But we'll do that in 10 minutes. That's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. I'll be back, like I said, in the 10 minutes. Hope you'll be back as well. Till then, stay safe. Peace out. And I'll see you soon. Keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go. Ciao, everybody.